Hi, I just want to do a little quick update for health practitioners and our clients about testimonials. So you might be wondering why some practitioners have testimonials on their sites and others don't. So this is what the law says. Whether you're a registered health practitioner or a non-registered health practitioner, such as naturopaths, herbalists and nutritionists, the Australian Health Practitioners Regulation Agency, aka APRA, has very clear guidelines about what we can and can't do on our website, social media, stationery, any publications. And I will post a link to the advertising guidelines in comments. So basically, if there is a therapeutic action or service involved, we can't share that sneaky little Instagram post of those wonderful words a client sends to us inside our cards or have a testimonial on our website. Doesn't matter that we're not regulated, we still cannot do it. And by putting testimonials on your website or using social media to do a sneaky testimonial can open you as a practitioner to review. In fact, it's a pretty nasty fine and may open you to what is known as whack-a-mole. But there's a bit more confusion about what if it's a one-to-many service. So I am a professional supervisor and a mentor and a business mentor, so I can put testimonials about that. I am not making therapeutic claims. I can put feedback from the health professionals I work with quite legally. But of course they have to be truthful because there's whole other national and state laws that cover those sorts of false advertising as well. But what if I'm taking a workshop? Maybe I'm taking a herbal workshop or a nutritional workshop. Then we go into a bit of a grey area. So what seems pretty obvious to me is there's a difference between saying, I loved Jill's recipes in the workshop, really sparked my interest in nutrition, versus the chickweed gel Jill made in the workshop has cured my eczema. Can you see the difference? Same thing applies to if you've got an ebook or a course or whatever else. A participant you cannot publish feedback that specifically says it's affected a cure or an improvement in their health. And we also have to be incredibly careful about the wording of anything on our website. So if you really drill down into this document, there's a section that they kind of give some examples, say if you're a TCM practitioner or a chiropractor or whatever. But one that really jumped out of the TCM section was, according to APRA, you cannot use the phrase can assist with fertility or can assist with cancer recovery potentially. It is a real minefield. What is and isn't wording wise considered to be a therapeutic claim? So before we move on from this, just one last thing that I'm seeing a growing trend of in Australia, and that is the title that we use for ourselves. Now, under national law, okay, my qualifications are BA from my previous life in political science and DIP at Sci brackets naturopathy, a diploma of applied science in naturopathy. Majority of practitioners on the market now have bachelors of health science. But we used to have a qualification which was a naturopathic diploma, which was kind of phased out late 80s, early 90s, and we still have some wonderful practitioners around who are Australian trained NDs. But an ND is also the qualification from most Northern American tertiary institutions which spit out a naturopathic doctor qualification. So just to be clear, we cannot call ourselves an ND unless we have done that North American course, and do have a naturopathic doctor certification, or were earlier trained in Australia as a naturopathic diploma. I have caught one online education provider who I did some work for. I saw they put ND in front of beside my name, and I got them quickly to take it off. That is not okay. We need to change that trend as well, because it's clearly in the codes of our professional associations and in the national bodies that we cannot use a qualification that we have not attained. So take-home message is, whether we like it or not, or think it's fair or not, all health practitioners cannot use testimonials on their site. Technically, we're also responsible for any social media comments and reviews of our clinics or our services as well. But that's a bit harder to regulate on some sites. It includes any advertising information we have, any websites we run, our Facebook page, our Insta page, and those photos count as well. Okay, you're welcome to leave me a comment, but hopefully that's clarified and taking us to a step closer to having a level playing field in our profession. Thanks for watching.